Good morning, students. Today we will start our new chapter 11, Speed, Time and Distance. So, in this chapter, we will find out the speed, time and distance. So, already you know about this, how to find the speed, how to find the time and distance. Already you have studied in previous classes like class 5. So, some more question we will solve based on this speed, time and distance. So, there are some formula. First of all, we should know what is the speed. Speed is the distance covered per unit of time. What is the speed? Speed is the distance covered per unit of time. So that is your speed. Okay, so speed we can express like kilometer per hour or meter per second. So there are some formula. Speed equals to distance by time. Time equals to distance by speed, and distance equals to speed into time. And one more, average speed equals to total distance traveled by total time taken. So this is the one more formula you should you have to remember. What is that? Average speed equals to total distance by total time. So actually speed equals to distance by time, so only there is total distance by total time. You can also remember by this triangle graph, like distance equals to speed into time, speed equals to distance by time, and time equals to distance by speed. So this is these all are the formulas to find out the speed, distance and time, and as well as average speed. Next is that conversion of kilometer per hour to meter per second and vice versa. So already I had make you understand how to convert it in class 5th. You have already studied about how to convert meter per second to kilometer per hour, or kilometer per hour to meter per second. So these are the conversion, like 1 kilometer per hour equals to, so 1000 meter by, because in 1 kilometer how many meter? 1000 meter. And in 1 hour how many second? 3600 second. So when you will divide, you will get 5 by 18 meter per second. So when you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, it is your 5 by 18 meter per second. So this is your conversion. When you convert kilometer per hour to meter per second, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 5 by 18. Similarly, when you are converting meter per second to kilometer per hour, what you have to do? You have to multiply by 18 by 5. So this is the conversion. So already you know about this thing. Okay, next we will solve exercise. So our exercise is 11. Exercise 11. Okay, first question. A motorist travel at a speed of 70 kilometer per hour. At his speed, how far could he travel in 7 hours? So speed given, time given, only you have to find the distance. So very easy. So question number 1, already speed is given. Speed is 70 kilometer per hour. It is given. Time is given. What is the time? 7 hours. And you have to find the distance. So distance equals to what? So you know the formula for the distance, just we have studied. So distance equals to speed into time. Okay, so now what is the speed? Speed is given already, which is 70 kilometer per hour. And what is the time? 7 hour. So you know this hour will cancel, you know. So now first of all we multiply 70 into 70, so you will get 490, and only kilometer will be there, because this hour and hour, both sides this hour will cancel. Now, so what is the answer? 490 kilometer. So that's your answer. And we know that distance is the unit of distance is like meter, kilometer. So these are the units for the distance. Okay, so this is the answer. Now next, question number 2 you can do. It's the same like question number 1. Okay, number 3 we will do. Okay, question number 3 we will solve. express the following speed in kilometer per hour. Means we have to express the speed in which form, we have to in which unit, kilometer per hour. So in number third, 270 meter in 12 seconds, means distance it is given and time is given. So first of all we have to find the speed. So this question number 2, in this question this is given 270 meter in 12 seconds. So it means what? Here is this is your distance given. Distance is given 270 meter, and this 12 is your time. Time is given 12 seconds. So we can find the speed. We can find the speed. Yes, speed equals to distance by time. Okay, so what is the distance? 270 meter, and time is 12 seconds. Okay, now you can see this is in the meter per second. Now we have to change to the kilometer per hour. So what we will do, we can multiply. So this 270 by 12, and we will multiply by 18 by 5. If you multiply by 18 by 5, it will be your kilometer per hour, because we have to express in kilometer per hour. Now we can solve. So this is for we can divide it for 4 times. Here is 90, so here is 45, here is 2, here is 9. Okay, now this is 5 again, 9 times, so total is 81. So you can divide nicely, so you will get it 81 kilometer per hour. Okay, 81 kilometer per hour. So this is your answer. After conversion, means we have to express in the form of in kilometer per hour. So distance given, time given, so here I find the speed, and this is speed in the meter per second, but we have to express in the kilometer per hour. So that's why we multiplied by 18 by 5, and our answer in the kilometer per hour. Okay, now question number 4, express the following speed in meter per second. Okay, now here I will solve question number 3, 12.6 kilometer per hour. So now this question number 4 we will do. Question number 4, number 3. So 12.6 kilometer per hour. So here it is in already speed is given, so we don't need to find speed. Simply we will multiply. So 12.6 we can multiply by 5 by 18. If you multiply by 5 by 18, you will know it is in the meter per second, as I had given this. You know about this one already, I told about this. To convert meter to kilometer, meter per second to kilometer per hour, or kilometer per hour to meter per second. So 5 by 18 or 18 by 5 you can multiply. So same only we have applied this rule, that same method we have applied, that same concept. Now next we will solve. We can remove the point, so I can write it 12, this point will remove, so 10 will here. Now multiply by 5 by 18, and this is your meter per second. So you can divide 5 to the 10, so 2, 6 and 3. Okay, here is again 3, 6 times 21, 3 to the 6, 3, 7. So now you will get, after division, you will get 7 by 2 meter per second. So 7 by 2 you can solve it, so you will get 3.5 meter per second. So what is your answer? 3.5 meter per second. So okay, now next we will solve. Let's see, question number 5 is same number. Question number 5, 6 and 7 you can solve by yourself. 5, 6 and 7, all the data is given, only you have to convert, and like conversion are there, kilometer to meter per second and all that you have to do only. Okay, now I will solve question number 8. The distance between two cities is 380 kilometer. A train takes 6 hours 40 minutes to cover the distance. Find the speed of the train. Okay, question number 8 we are going to solve. question number 8. So here question number 8, distance is given. Okay, so first of all we write what are the data given. So distance is given 380 kilometer. Time is given. What is the time? Time is given 6 hour 40 minute. So here what you have to see, you can see this time is given in hour and minute, so we will make in the same unit. So here is in the kilometer, so I will change the time in the hour only, because kilometer and hour come together and meter and second come together. So what is the step? So we can write this 6 hour plus 40 minutes in plus form we can write. Okay, now this 6 hour, this 40, if you convert this in 1 hour, how many minutes? 60 minutes. So if we convert our minute to hour, means smallest to highest we are going, so what we will do, we will divide it by, because minute to hour, so we can divide here 60 and this is your hour. Also you can solve. So this 0 cancel, 2 2 is 4 and 2 3 is 6, so you can write here also 6 hour plus 2 by 3 hour. Now you can take the LCM. So here is 3, 6 3 is 18 plus 2 hour, so you can write it 20 by 3 hour. So after conversion we are getting 20 by 3 hour. So now we have the distance, we have the time, so we can find the speed. So speed equals to distance by time. So what is the distance? That is 380. Okay, and what is the time? 380 kilometer, and time is 20 by 3 hour. Now we can solve it. So we can write 380 by 1, and this its reciprocal will be 3 by 20, and this speed is in your kilometer per hour. So now this 0 cancel, also 2 19 time, so 19 3 is 57, so your answer is 57 kilometer per hour. So what we have done, only I change this time I have changed, because its time is written in 6 hour 40 minutes, so I make in the same unit. Okay, I just converted in the hour, all make in 1 unit hour, and then after I just write the formula, speed equals to distance by time, and I just put the value and solve. So answer is 57 kilometer per hour. Now question number 9. Okay, this question number 9 is you can do. A tourist bus left town A and travel average speed of speed is given to B, and which was 340. So speed is given, distance is given. Okay, now time. Okay, so we have to find the time. So how much time? So here is the speed given, and here is the speed and distance given. We can find the time. So you will get the time in hour. That hour you can subtract in 1 hour 15 p.m. because it was reaching time. Okay, so in this 1 hour 15 p.m. you can subtract whatever the time you will get from here. So time equals to distance by speed. So 340 divided by 85. So you will get the time, hour, how much time it will take, and that time you can subtract in 1:15 p.m. So you will know at what time you have started journey. So this is for question number 9. Now number 10, a motorist traveled distance 150 km at a speed of 60 km per hour. He left 11:30 and stopped for 45 minutes on the way. At what time did he reach the destination? So I will just solve it. This 9 and 10 similar type of question. So now 10 I will do. Now see question number 10. So distance is given. Distance is 150 km. Okay. speed is also given 60 kilometer per hour. Okay, now we can find the time. Time equals to distance by speed. Yes or no? Okay, so now, so what is the distance? Distance is our 150 kilometer, and what is the speed? 60 kilometer per hour. So we can solve here. This 0 cancel, 3 2 ja 6, 3 5 ja, so 5 by 2. So I got here 5 by 2 hour. So this 5 by 2 hour you can write 2 and 1 by 2 hour. So it means what? 2 hour 30 minutes. 1 by 2 means 30. So 30. So 2 hour 30 minutes. Okay, so time, the time was taken 2 hour 30 minutes. Okay, now it is given that total time is total time. So total time is that this time is actually, if he did not stop, if he would not have stopped somewhere, means continuously, if he would travel, so then it will take 2 hours 30 minutes. But between his journey he stopped for the 45 minutes also somewhere. So it means this 45 minutes will also add here. So you can add this first 2 hours 30 minutes plus there was 45 minutes also break, so that will also add in his journey. So now, so 2 hours, so this 30 minutes plus 45 minutes, so you can write it 75 minutes. So 2 hours 75 minutes, but we know that 75 minutes we cannot write because 60 only maximum is 60 minutes. So in 75 you can subtract 60, so you will get 15, and that one will add to here, so it will be 3 hours, and here is your 15 only. Okay, so this is your 3 hour 15 minutes. So total time it was taken 3 hour 15 minutes with the break. Now he was started his journey. When he was started at 11:30. So he was started at 11:30 am. Okay, now after this 11:30 am he has started. Now 3 hour 50 minutes taken more. So in this we can add here, we can add 3 hour and 15 minutes in this time. Yes or no? We can add. So now 11 you can add it also, 11, then after 12, then 1, then 2. So it means the time will be, now that time will be 2 11 plus 3, 11 12 1 2. So time will be 2. Okay, now in the minute side you can see there is a 30 and there is a 15. So 30 plus 15, it is your 45. So 2:45, it is morning or this is AM or PM. This is your PM, because we know that after 12 noon it is your PM. So what is the time? 2:45 PM. So this is the time for the reaching time, 2:45 PM. Got it? So what we have done? Simply we first of all we find the total time. So total time we got the 2 hours 30 minutes, but during his journey he was stopped for the 45 minutes. He has taken the break, so that will also, it will be added here. So now total time was 3 hours 15 minutes, and he started his journey at 11:30 am. So in that he took total 3 hours 15 minutes. So that time I will add here. So after adding you will get 2:45 PM. So that was the reaching time. Okay, now you can see question number 11. Syam and Ankur both use car to go their office. Syam covers distance 16 km in 30 minutes and Ankur covers 12 km in 20 minutes. So what you have to do, we have to find the speed. It's the distance is given and here is the time is given. here is also distance given, and here is the time given. So what you have to do, you know that you have to change in the same unit. Here is in kilometer and it is in the minute, so it's better this minute you can change to the hour, and also this is in the minute, you can change to the hour. If you will not change, you can compare, you will get the answer and you can compare. So it will be better, you can change this minute to the hour. So 20 by 60 you can do here, 20 by 60, that will be hour, and same here 30 by 60, as we have changed here. Conversion you can do. Okay, so this time you can change here, only this 30 by 60 hours and 20 by 60 hours. Then after you can find the time, sorry, you can find the speed, because distance given and time given, you can find the speed, and then you can compare who drive faster. Okay, now question number 12. Lily drove from town X to town Y at an average speed 78 km per hour. After 1/5 hour, she completed 3/7 of her journey. What is the distance between town X and Y? So that we have to find. So now question number 12 we will do. So this question number 12. So first of all, speed is given there, 78 km per hour. This is the speed. Time is also given, 1 and 1/5 hour. So that you can solve, you can write 5 1 5 plus 1 6. So 6/5 hour. Okay. Now we can find the distance. So distance is equals to speed into time. So what is the speed? The speed is our 78 kilometer per hour into what is the time? 6/5 hour. So what will be the distance? So distance will be, you can multiply it. So 78 into 6, you will get 468, and this 5 will divide it, and this is kilometer. So what is this? What is the distance? 468 by 5 kilometers. So this is the distance. So this is the distance between town X to Y. Town X to Y. So this is the distance. Now in this question it is said that she completed 3/7 of journey after 1 and 1/5. So this 468 by 5, it is not a total distance. It is not a total distance. Okay, it is not a total distance. Okay, so it is what? It is the 3/7 of the total distance. It is 468 by 5. It is the 3/7 of the total distance. Means later we can let total distance was, or total journey, total distance was x kilometer. Okay, so if total distance was x kilometer, it means if x of 3/7 of, you can write like this also, 3/7 of x kilometer means total 3/7 of the total distance. So total distance is x kilometer of 3/7, and which is equals to, just now I have find out, what is that? 468 by 5, because this 468 by 5 is 3/7 of the total journey. So total journey 3/7 of total journey, and it is what we have got 468 by 5 kilometer. Now we can find the value of x. So we know that we can write 3/7 of means multiply x kilometer, we can write like 1, and here 468 by 5 kilometer. Okay, now next step we can find the x. So x will equals to this 3/7 will go to that side, and it will be in the form of division, because here is in the multiplication 468 by 5, and here it will come, so it will be in the division. So we can write 3/7. So now we know how to divide. So its reciprocal will be, so you can write here 468 by 5 and this will change to 7 by 3. So we can multiply. So 3276 by 15. So now you can divide it. So after division you can get 218.4 kilometers. So what is the total distance? 218.4 kilometer. Did you understand how we have solved? See here, speed given, time given, we find the distance. So this distance is not a total distance. This distance is 3 by 7 of total distance. Got it? So now 3 by 7 of, we assume that total distance is x. So 3 by 7 of x equals to 468 by 5 and we find the value and we get the total distance, that is 218.4 kilometer. Got it? Okay. Now next question number 13, you can see 13 is very similar, same like question number, it is same like 9 and 10. Aditya left his house 9:20. Okay, and so time is there 9:20 he left and reached on 3. I just make you understand, you can solve by yourself. Number 13, so at 9:20 am and when he reached 3:20 pm. So between this 9:20 3:20, what is the time? 9, 10, 11, 12, then 1, 2, 3. So what is the total time? So time we have 6 hours. So between 9:20 to 3:20, what is the time total? 6 hours. Okay. Now distance is also given. So that distance is also given. We can find the distance. Distance is equal to speed into time. Speed is given already. So in question number 13 you can see speed is given. What is the speed? Speed is given 75 km per hour. What is the speed given? 75 km per hour. So we can find the distance. So distance is equal to speed into time. So 75 into 6 you can do. So you can get the distance. Distance you will get 450 kilometers. So this is your distance. Speed is given and time we just get from here 9:20 to 3:20, between that, and speed is given. Now total distance is 450 kilometer. Okay. Now then after what happened, there is a again one speed is there and we have to find the time. Okay, so we have to find the time. So time equals to, that is distance by speed. So what is the distance? 450 total distance we have, and what is the speed? 90. So you can solve it, 0 cancel, so you can get the 5 hour. So your answer will be 5 hour. Okay, so here is what, only you have to find the time from this 9:20 am to 3:20 pm and then you can solve it. Okay. Now you can see question number 14. Minu drives her car 1/2 hours with a constant speed of 66 km per hour and then another 45 minutes with a constant speed of 80 km per hour. What was her average speed? Okay, so we have to find the average speed. So let's solve question number 14. So we will do question number 14. So in this question, first of all, time is given, so we can assume t1, time 1. t1 is 1/2 hour. So you can solve it, you will get 3/2 hour. Speed is given, so you can, I just assume it s1, speed 1. So this is 66 km per hour. So now we can find the distance. So distance 1, d1 we can find. Distance equals to speed into time. So speed is given 66 km per hour multiplied by 3/2 hour. So we can get the distance 1. So we can divide it also. So 33. So 33 into 33 you will get 99 km. So what is distance 1? So distance 1 is our 99 kilometer. Okay, now next again time is given, so this is time 2, so we can assume t2 is given 45 minute. Okay, so I can change to the hour, so 45 by 60 and it will be hour, so you can solve it also. So 5 3 is 5 4 is, so you can write it here 3 by 4 hour. Okay, this 45 minute we I just change in the hour, 3 by 4 hour. Now next speed 2, so s2 is 80 kilometer per hour, so we can find the distance 2. So d2 distance 2 equals to speed into time, so speed is 80 kilometer per hour into time is, now just we got 3 by 4, you can see this 3 by 4 hour, so you can write 3 by 4 hour. Now we can solve, so this 4 20 times, so 23 is, so you can write 60 kilometer. So what is the distance d2? d2 is 60 kilometer and d1 is 99 kilometer. Now we can find the average speed. So we know the formula, average speed equals to, what is the formula for average speed? Average speed equals to total distance traveled divided by total time. Okay, so now total distance means d1 plus d2 divided by total time. Okay, so total time is also t1 t2 we have, so t1 plus t2, so you can see d1 is there 99 kilometer and d2 we got 60 kilometer, and time you can see what is the time, first time is 3 by 2 hour, second time is 3 by 4 hour. Now we can solve, so it will be 159 kilometer, you can add. Now this two also we can solve, so this I can write this in one, I can write 6 by 4 plus 3 by 4 hour. So now we can solve it, so 159 by 9 by 4, that is hour, here is kilometer. Now this I can change it, so I can write 159 and this will go, is a reciprocal, will be like this. Now this is kilometer per hour because we are finding the average speed, so you can solve, so you will get 72 by 3 kilometer per hour. So this is your answer. You can see how we have solved. So first of all, t1 time 1, speed 1 and distance 1, we find the distance 1. Then in the second case t2 time 2 and here is given in 45 minutes, so we change to the hour divided by 60, speed 2 and distance 2, so we find the distance 2. Average speed equals to total distance traveled by total time, so total distance d1 plus d2, total time t1 plus t2, so that we have added. And now you can see after adding and we got the answer 70 and 2 by 3 kilometer per hour. So this is the average speed. Okay, now next question we will solve, which is this question number 15 16. Okay, you can do by yourself, very easy, because it is in meter per second and in the second again in the meter and meter per second. So what is the average speed in the, so you have to find the average speed in the kilometer per hour, means you have to find the, first of all in the you have to find the distance. Okay, and then after you have to calculate the average speed in the kilometer per hour, means you can change it. So you know the formula for the average speed equals to total distance by total time taken, so you can do number 17. Now we will do number for same number 15 you can do, number 16 also you can do. Average speed you have to find, here also average speed, and also here is same like question number 14 you can solve. Okay, now question number 17. Rakshit took 4 hours to complete the last 1/4 part of a journey at an average speed of 55 km per hour. His average speed for the whole journey is 60 km per hour. How long will it take to cover the first 3/4 of the journey? So let's solve question number 17. So question number 17, there is again speed 1 is given. So I just speed 1, that is 55 km per hour, and time 1 is given t1, so that is which is 4 hours. So we can find the distance 1, distance equal to speed into time. So we can write 55 km per hour multiply by 4 hour. So after multiplying you will get the distance 1 is your 220 km. Okay, so this is your distance 1. Now let total distance, because total distance is not given, so let total distance equals to, we just assume x kilometer, total distance equals to x kilometer. Now it is same like just one question we have solved, question number 12. It is the same concept we will use here also, same concept of question number 12. So total distance is given, and this 220 is not a total distance. This 220 is what, 1/4 of total distance. Okay, 1/4 of this, 1/4 of total distance, so that is x. 1/4 of total distance, x kilometer, and it is which is equals to 220 kilometer. Now we will find the value of x, then we will know the what is the total value. So we can write 1/4 of means multiply this kilometer equals to 220 kilometer. Now we can find the value of x. So x will equals to 220, and this 4 will change. So now this is kilometer. Now you can see what is the value of x. So x is your, you can multiply, so you will get 880 kilometer. So what is the total distance? 880 kilometer, 880 kilometer, and this 220 is what, this is the 1/4 of the total distance. Now total distance we have 880 kilometer. Now we can find the average speed, because average total distance, now we have total distance 880, and in the question it is given average speed. Average speed is given. What is given? Average speed is given. What is the average speed? 60 km per hour. It is given in your question. Okay, now we can find that, we know the formula. Average speed equals to total distance traveled by total time. Okay, so now this average speed is given. What is that? 60 km per hour, and total distance we just now we find out 880 kilometer, and total time we don't know, so just we write the same total time only. Now we can find the total time, so we can write here total time equals to 880 kilometer, and this 60 will come here, so 60 kilometer per hour. So we can solve it. 2 3 is 6, 2 4 is, so 44/3. Here is 3. So after solving you will get 44/3, and this is your hours. So 40/3 hours is the total time. So what is the total time? 44/3 hours. Okay, now time taken to cover the journey. So we have to find the time. We have to find the time taken to cover 3/4 part of journey. So 3 by 4 part of journey, the time we have to find out. So what it will be? Total time just now we got 44 by 3 hour, and already you can see in the first, what was the time? 4 hours. This 4 hour we will subtract also, so then we will know the total time. In total, that 4 hour we will subtract, so 4. So now we can solve. So 44 by 3, and we can take the LCM, so it will be 12. Okay, now you can subtract 32 by 3 hours. So I can write this one. So this, in the fraction we can write 2 by 3 hours. So what is the answer? 10 2 by 3 hours. This is the time taken to complete this 3 by 4 part of journey. So you can, once again you can see, speed 1 is given, time 1 is given, we find the distance 1. This distance 1 is the 1 by 4th of the total distance. So we assume total distance is x kilometer. So now from here we find the total distance, which is 880 kilometer. Now average speed is given in the question, so that is 60 kilometer per hour. So average speed, the formula of average speed equals to total distance by total time. So I just put the value for this average speed 60. Total distance we just find 880 kilometer, and total time is not given, so we will find total time from here. So now we got the total time 44 by 3. So this 44 by 3 is the total time, and already 4 hour it was taken to travel complete 1 by 4 of total distance. So that time we will subtract 4 hours and we solve it. So now we get 10 and 2 by 3 hours. Okay.